Welcome to the Dishy Dads, the podcast where culinary creativity meets captivating conversations. Stay tuned for delicious recipes, juicy stories, and inspiring guests. All served up just for you. Do it, Jay Spade.
Oh, this weather, man.
Welcome back to the podcast. It's Gary and Jay and Dishy Dads.
Oh, God.
What do they say on the fast show? Scotchio.
Sure, mate. I am literally sweating like Gary Glitter's agent. I'm not even joking. I can't do this, mate. I've had a really busy lunch.
Kitchen and hot weather.
Oh,
Kitchens and
my
hot weather,
God.
mate.
I feel like I'm being punished. I feel like... No, I shouldn't moan about it. Jay, come on. It's what you signed up for, mate. Come on.
Our kitchen's quite airy as well compared to a lot of kitchens I've been in. I remember a kitchen in Oxford I worked in. People are bleeding ears because it's so hot. Passing out.
I was close to it earlier, mate.
It's when chefs just pass out on the floor and they get a bottle of cold water in their face. Well, to be fair, back in the 90s, people passed out.
Yeah.
Just got dragged to one side, propped up.
Yeah. Out the way, idiot. Sorry, chef.
Move, Mark, he's in the way. Yeah, super hot.
When you look at how you were treated when you first started, you look back now and you do think, fuck, how did anyone even get away with it? Like, so bad.
I remember my pastry chef went to Citizen's Advice and he went, it's so hot in the kitchen, it can't be legal. She went, how hot is it in your kitchen? And he goes like 42 or 44. She went, that's not illegal. Well, unless you're in catering or the army. And he went, we're chefs. She went, oh yeah. Yeah, that's the loophole. So at that time, there was a loophole where the army and chefs were excluded from temperatures in the workplace. But I don't know if it's the same thing now or not, but it's bloody hot, isn't it? Makes me tired as a middle-aged man.
Honestly, I used to be able to smash this in my 20s and even in my 30s, to be fair. I swear to God, I almost got to 40 and it's like you've gone, right, Jay, you ready for this, mate? And everything just changes, doesn't it? I thought I was getting menopausal, fucking sweating, mate. Just absolutely sweating.
Yeah, I can see why my granddad went for an afternoon nap every day, man. Oh, lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it is what it is.
Well, I fell asleep down the beach. I had an afternoon nap on the beach yesterday. Woke up like a lobster, mate. I put a factor 50 and everything. I was laid there. And
Factor 50?
Factor 50, yeah. Factor 15, to be fair. But I put factor 50 on my head.
Got to be careful, mate.
Yeah, I know, mate. You've got to be, you got to be careful.
When I was out here last week, we were both out, different days, you and me, weren't we? Concert in the square.
Same place.
Summer sessions, Southampton.
Guildhall.
I went to see Craig David, obviously, Hampton boy. You obviously went to see, Simple Minds.
Simple Minds, yeah.
Amazing. But mate, it was so hot. Next day I woke up and I turned around and my missus was laughing. I was like, what's the matter? Obviously, I've just, from the sun in it, the back of my neck and back's all like
so we said
tan.
we said that. We stood there like quite close to the stage. So obviously it was the last for the sun to go down. We said, the sun would go down behind Guildhall in a minute. And it seemed to get onto the roof and then slide down the roof. And then go back up. And I was like, when's that sun going to bloody go? It was hot. It was hot, man. The guys on stage even said what was a support act? To be fair, when my friend phoned me up and said, Simple Minds, I went, easy, mate. And he went, oh no, do you want to go and see Simple Minds? And I went, okay, but this it's probably about a few years before my time, so I was probably I was under 10 when they were in their prime. So
mad.
Yeah, I was nicely the youngest one there. To be fair,
my mate was warming up Craig David as DJ. He's his tour DJ anyway. He's warming him up. But he's got, like, DJs have them big fans behind him. You can see him looking like some kind of a Michael Jackson video.
Yeah.
Honestly, and he's going... And then when he was on the mic, every now and then, he's just like, it's bloody hot up here. And I'm thinking, are you taking that? Like, I'm sure you're warm, mate, but you're sitting there with a fan behind you, literally 1,000 miles an hour wind, his like shirt's all blowing up and all that. And I'm like, you're warm. You're warm, are you?
Yeah, the support act, I don't know who they were. They were big in the late 70s, early 80s.
Who were they?
Like Disco Tokyo or something like that. Apparently they supported Simple Minds
back in the day
when they did Southampton in 1981. And they come back to do they got invited back. They had a controversial song and everyone goes, oh, they're going to sing it. And they sung it and everyone kind of went...
What song is that?
I think it's called Black Man in the Rain, I think. They did like a few reggae ones. I didn't think it was very controversial.
Huh.
He said a few controversial things afterwards, but he didn't... the song was all right. But he said they just got back from tour in Mexico and it was hotter than Mexico, so he stood on the stage in his blazer doing a Miami Vice, pulling his arms up, and he was like, this is
Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Senor, you must be hot on the stage.
I don't know.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah, there's one of those sign language people at the front.
Yeah.
And he went, she's boiling her ass off. I hope you deaf people appreciate it. I
How amazing are they, though? So we had one for Craig David, and obviously back in the day, he used to like MC. Before he got famous, he used to go around to Southampton nightclubs when he was 15, 16 and do like MCing. So a couple of his songs, he has got some like rap bits in the middle. And
was she like?
But she did it. She pulled it all off. It was incredible.
Yeah, they're incredible. They're really impressive.
Honestly,
there's two of them.
I literally thought she was having a stroke, but it turns out she wasn't. Like she was just literally like, incredible.
I spent more time videoing the sign language lady than the actual people on stage.
Yeah, she was incredible.
She was busted to moves.
I wonder if they need to listen. Like, do they get like the week before? I don't know. Like, do they get like the set list of what he's going to sing so they can get on Spotify or whatever and
learn the words? I did wonder that, like an iPad somewhere where they're like, I don't know. Yeah. I did see a comedian. I saw a comedian on social media the other day, and he was doing a set on stage, and then he realised about halfway through that there was a sign language lady doing. He went, "Is that a sign language lady saying what I'm saying?" And he started going, "Suck cock, suck cock." she stood there going. And he just kept saying it over and over again. Was she laughing or she was laughing? Yeah.
You know what though, like. Oh, good. That she got a good sense of humour. Who was the comedian?
I can't remember. I don't know. It wasn't a famous one. Yeah, it wasn't a famous one.
Oh. How's your week been, though, mate? All right.
Apart from hot, we're quiet when it's hot, man. To be fair.
Oh yeah.
Which makes it worse in a way, because when you're busy, at least when you're busy and hot, the day goes
shady. You got aircon.
Yeah, we've got aircon. We haven't really advertised aircon.
You tell people you got aircon. You watch them flood in, mate.
That's what I said. I said we should have someone stood there, like holding a glass of.
Well, like in the window, like yeah.
We have got outside seating.
Tipping beer over themselves.
Yeah. my long lashes.
I don't know what's happening here. It's the beer.
But we got outside seating now, which helps. Which is
outside.
Yeah, we got about a meter and a half that we're allowed to put seating outside. So where there's two benches, where we put 4 tables of 2, or 2 4s and 2 2s. So that's nice. So people are sat outside now and
Bevy.
Drinks and stuff. Yeah. Bit of ice mango matches going down nicely at the moment.
We've had a few messages on Instagram, probably around 10 to 15 messages asking about this cookery school. So can we give an update?
What cookery?
Do you want to do the honours? Or?
Yeah. So our interior designer has sent the first batch of plans back this weekend. She's been working on it for a couple of weeks. So yeah, a few tweaks. We're talking about putting the Dishy Dad podcast studio in the cookery school.
We are. We're doing it.
So we thought it'd be fun that people come to the cookery school and they can go, "Oh, is that where you filmed Dishy Dads?"
Like the famous sofa from Friends. We're going to make it where it's like, "Oh my god,
oh my god, is that
that's where they do the podcast?" I don't know what I'm speaking. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Somebody a Bristolian accent, mate.
I don't know, but this is my.
Is that your sofa?
Is that your sofa? Because I got one just the same that got nicked last week. No, I'm joking. So we're going to make it a nice little corner there, aren't we?
Yeah, snugged in a corner.
Yeah,
neon sign, Dishy Dads.
Yeah.
And then do the cookery school, and then we can sit down and do a podcast afterwards.
But I love it because the podcast studio is in the cookery school.
Yeah. Adds a bit of difference as well, doesn't it?
Definitely. And it almost will put you in that little...
Yeah. And if you want photographs in there, go sit down.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
So I think we're just approving all of that this week, hopefully. For the next week, signed off.
Yeah.
And then obviously the guy's going to come in and build the...
Go. Build the kitchen. Yeah,
build the kitchen.
Build the bits, yeah.
But obviously we have all got the running water. We got the rationale. We got... The kitchen's there, ready to go. It's just a cooking station, so it's not like we're waiting on electrics to be put in or running water or
big bits.
All the big bits are done. Yeah, it's just important. We just had to do this right, didn't we? Because we were worried if we
wanted to look.
Oh, just do that. That'll be all right. And all of a sudden, it's like
I got my balsa wood from Woodwork Club.
Yeah. You was going to do it at one point. You're like, I'll do it. I've got the sitting guilds.
I was going to nip down. Is
that what they called it back in your day? Or
sitting guilds? It was 101 Woodwork.
Yeah.
I was going to start driving around skips.
Just imagine you're putting your aubergine down and it just fucking rolls off down the end. You're like, who took my aubergine? Someone down the end's like, got it.
Excuse me, my table's collapsed. Let me.
Someone's sauteing from the side because it's.
Someone's built a gas fire in the woodwork. This pipe is supposed to come off.
No, obviously, health and safety is obviously mega important. So we decided we need to do it properly. So
yeah, we need to do that as well. Health and safety. We have to go on that. Get a kosh on the go. Get it all done properly. Yeah, we've got a company coming in to do all the health and safety and.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all good. We're only playing. It's all under control, but I reckon hopefully an announcement on the next week we should be able to say it's been signed off.
Yeah.
And it's going to take 3 weeks. I'm just making it up. 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, I reckon by summer should be good to go.
But what we will have probably in the next week or two, definitely in the next 2 weeks, is then the classes will be up and live and ready to book.
Yeah. Yeah,
so as soon as that we're pretty much there. We just obviously got to tidy up on a bit and then get our team to get it all on the site and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as that first nail hits that first piece of wood, we'll whack
we're open. We're ready to go. Let's
follow me. Here's your apron. Put it on.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so excited.
No, it is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. It's exciting to like not only have fun but give back of all the years of like between us. What 55 years did we say?
Yeah.
I'm 25. You're 35. Yes.
Believe it or not, there's probably quite a lot of knowledge stashed in this head somewhere.
And you know what? It'd be good because I think it will dig our memories and it will start bringing back things and stuff.
How'd you make a cheese sauce?
Yeah. What's the bechamel? It's burning. Did you put the milk in? What milk? It's like sand. Burnt sand. Where's the butter? Butter? What do you mean butter?
Oh, who did that recently? We had a chef come to work.
Shut up.
We had a chef come to work for us, employed him. Can you follow a recipe? He worked at the bloody Chewton Glen for God's sake, right? So like his CV looked great. Classic, the CV looks great.
Nothing, does
it? And then trial, he was all right. He did like, it was all right. And then like, I said, right, we're going to make frangipane. And he went, how'd you do? I've not done frangipane. I said, everything's weighed out there. You got your 2 kilos of butter, 2 kilos of sugar, 16 eggs, and like 1.5 kilos of self-raising flour. Butter and sugar together, add the eggs, add the flour. Come back and like half the butter's gone.
I made you a cake.
Half the butter's gone.
It's a fucking big Victoria sponge.
Half the butter's gone, half the sugar's gone, all the eggs are gone, and half the flour's gone. And I'm like going, no, all the flour gone. I went, what you done? He goes, you didn't tell me how much. I went, no, I've told you it was weighed out. So put that in a bowl, put that in a bowl. Oh, right, I just guessed what you wanted. So I just took a bit of that, put it together. And then we had like 2 gastros of stuff we couldn't use. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? You're like, all you have to do is put that in a bowl, mate, and mix it around, and then like put it in that.
Is he still with you?
No. I said, follow me. I'm just going to show you where this is. And he's like, yeah.
What was it? The exit? Yeah. Why?
Take this envelope to the job centre, and they're going to help you out.
It is hard, mate, because you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but like you say, steps. Everyone wants to do it their own way. No, mate, I'm the head fucking chef. That's the way you're fucking doing it, mate. Like, until you get to your own point in life where you're ready to do your own thing, obviously great. That's what you want to do. You want to nurture people and try to encourage them. They'll just come in young and think they know what they're doing. I've seen it so many times and they can't even do the basics.
Yeah, scary, isn't it?
I don't know what's going on at college.
I don't know. To be fair, I follow one of those. James Golding. He's on Sunday brunch sometimes. He does a lot. He does a lot of.
He was at the Pig, wasn't he?
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff around Bournemouth. He goes to Bournemouth College quite a lot.
Yeah,
food looks alright.
Culinary, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's involved in quite a lot of stuff. Yeah,
food there looked alright. Yeah. Wonder where they all go. Come out of college and just blow into wind. I'd imagine some Michelin-star kitchens got some good. I imagine it goes a nice, because a lot of the Michelin-star kitchens now, they're airy. It's quite nice to work in.
Someone did ask me in an interview once if someone approached you now, some kid, and they said, "Do I go to college or do I come and do an apprentice?"
Yeah.
I'd say go and do an apprentice. Obviously, I went to college. It's nothing like the real thing. And by the way, you get there and you think, I know how to make a bechamel, I know how to do this, and it's not the way the chef wants it anyway.
Yeah.
And then you realise how basic sort of college is. So I think just get straight in with the real stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like you gain a lot more experience that way.
Yeah.
So
when I was at college, it was quite slow moving. Like today, we're making a bechamel. Then you go to work and it's like, right,
he's got 4 hours making bechamel. Yeah. Like, there you go, done it in 12.5 hours.
And then work, here's your prep list of 200 items. You're like, and bechamel just like tucked in there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. But so that's all that with the cookery classes. Obviously, I've had some lovely feedback about because we said we were going to do some classes, didn't we? For to be like the deaf.
Yeah.
We're gonna have someone to come in and sign it and stuff. So it's gonna be great. So I feel like that's gonna be quite cool. Obviously, we're up for any other. Obviously, we just want to help as many people as we can, don't we? But we don't know how it always looks. So we're always up for any ideas. So please drop us a comment or a DM if you've got any cool ideas.
And talking of autographs, somebody asked my autograph.
They did, didn't they? You got asked for an autograph, and I got asked for a photo. Yeah,
I know, selfie. Brilliant. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is it.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I know you probably get this all the time. Any chance I can have a picture? And I'm just like, well, it should be. I can't believe it. Like, Jay Guinness is at my house cooking. I can't believe it.
Yeah,
I was like, why?
Yeah.
Just a guy that cooks food. I'm like,
it's imposter syndrome time, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what though? It sort of does make you realise how hard you probably worked, and I don't look at myself like anything. Nor do you. We don't do. I think that's probably what we got onto, where like we laugh.
Yeah.
But obviously, we are well out there. We are known. Yeah. And I guess it is going to happen, isn't it? So
yeah.
I guess you got to enjoy it. My missus is like, just enjoy it. This is your life. Like, this is how it's going to be now. Like,
yeah, true, man. Yeah.
But I just get all like,
giggly.
Yeah, my missus is like, I'll take the photo for you, like, because she's amazing like that. Yeah. And it's just the way they're like preparing themselves, like I'm, Jean-Claude Van Damme or something. I don't know, mate. Like, I was like, it's just Jay. What are you worried about? She's like, no, I know.
Like Jay Smile.
Been following you for ages. Like, I can't believe it. Like, it's so sweet.
It's fun, isn't it? My first impression was, can I have an autograph? And I went, is this some sort of credit card scam?
Yeah. You just see a notification on your phone. Yeah. Love that.
When you went to the gigs, you're doing like a classic dad dancing, or what do you do when you get to gigs? Do you keep it calm and steady, or do you like chuck out the old?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, mate. A part of me wants to break out some moves, but I think let's just keep it
keep it cool.
Bit of head bopping.
Keep it cool.
Not even a classic 1-2 step or nothing, mate. I'm just like Yeah.
I had a bit of hand clapping on the go, but how long do you hand clap? Because they always go, come on.
Rumour has it, they'd finished and you were still clapping. That's why. Gary.
Can a man at the back stop clapping, please?
The guy with a simple mind at the back.
Bring out Kylie. Oh, I love Kylie, mate.
You love?
Kylie Minogue. I met Kylie Minogue twice. So when I started at the Royal Bath when I was a young nipper, I had to do room service for about 6 weeks before I went in the kitchen. I knocked on the door. Can you imagine, like 16-year-old, hormones are all racing through your body, like every, got posters up on the wall like that. Yeah.
Trying to like stand it up. All right.
Yeah, knocked on the door. Opened the door.
She answered.
Yeah. Put breakfast over there, please. So in a white robe, just like nearly tripped on the way in, over my tongue. And then I was in Australia. I was in Australia in '99, and she was doing. I think she just released their book. And then I was going to watch Sixth Sense at cinema, and literally as I'm en route to cinema, I got crushed into these metal gates. I think, what the bloody hell's going on? And a limo pulled up. Kylie gets out, it's like a little sparkly character.
Was you like, oh my
god? Do you remember me and my sausage in the Royal Bath? That's when the police dragged me off.
Got awkward, yeah. Mr. Morton Jones, can you come with me, please?
Sydney prison's lovely. View of the harbour.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Have you? No.
Yeah,
Tell me more. Tell us more.
I was on holiday in Portugal.
Not even in the UK abroad.
Not in the UK abroad, yeah.
You bad man.
Was I 14 or 15 years old? And me and a mate, we were with our families. They stayed in the hotel, so let's go out and about, and it's back in the time we could go out wandering at 14, I guess. Found a Welsh pub, got drunk in there, too drunk. They were serving us at 14. Tried to get into a nightclub. Oh no, we're walking along the beach. This was the problem. We're walking along the beach. And from memory, it doesn't sound true in my head, but in my memory, we're pulling little trees out the side of the beach and whacking each other like a lightsaber fight. Just drunk 14-year-olds, and this car pulled up. Did he wave a gun in the air? It looked like he waved a gun in the air. He was like, whoa, stopped like shouting. So we legged it, got to a nightclub, went to go in the nightclub, and they went, stop, the police want to see you. So they were like, oh shit. And then 2 police cars pulled up outside the nightclub to stop us running off. It's like midnight at this point.
Bad man.
Put us in a police car, drove us into the hills or mountains of Portugal, put us in like a classic, like an old like Western movie. It's like there's like a courtyard of like 4 cells on the side of it. Put us in these cells. My mate starts throwing up. They chucked him like a single tissue and said, clean it up. He's on his hands and knees, like trying to like clean his own sick up. And then they took us outside, lined us up against the wall like a firing squad. And then the police officer starts backhanding our faces, like English pigs, like you come to our country and destroying our property. And then they said, we need your passport. Took us down to back to the hotel. At this point, it's like 4 a.m. My mum had my passport, so I had to knock on my mum's bedroom door at 4 a.m.
No.
Like, policeman stood beside me. Got a passport, mum. And she was like, what's going on? I said, I've been arrested. Like, I think it's like a £500 fine. Told not to come back to Portugal for a year. Spent the rest of my holiday in a hotel bedroom. Not allowed to leave. I know, mate. Turned out, 2 years later, it was exactly the same police station as Madeleine McCann's parents went to. So the same resort. I was like, I recognise that station. I recognise that police station. But yeah, it's the same place, or wherever that is. But yeah, it's scary. It's scary when you're at that age and you go to get put in a car and just taken like, because like we're in a big town and they went out of the big town into the hills, so it obviously like a out of town.
You shouldn't have been a naughty boy, Gary.
Well, I was thinking this is it. I was like, do not touch me again. I'm under 18 and I'm a UK citizen. Margaret Thatcher will be over here. Thatcher was in power then. No. But yeah, yourself? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, I was a reasonably, I wasn't perfect by all means as a young kid, but I think when I was a kid, I was sort of well into football, Saints and all the rest of it. And they used to work with the school. So if you were naughty, you sort of wouldn't be able to carry on playing football. So I did have to be reasonably good, but I wouldn't sit there and tell you that I was, perfect. You used to go out on Friday and Saturday nights, 15. Yeah. We used to have a place where we'd all hang around, like all kids, isn't it? Like ours was the local park, like a lot of kids.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't even do anything that bad. Obviously, I think it's just, a lot of them started obviously drinking, smoking, if they couldn't do it at home.
Yeah.
The odd little scrap here and there. But
the park was a place to go, wasn't it?
Yeah, but nothing like to write home about.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't bad. Literally, it was just like a couple of pints and then a lightsaber fight with a couple of branches that were stuck in the ground, and that was just escalated from there.
Yeah.
Didn't like hold up a bank or anything.
Yeah. No, I did try being respectful, more to not bring any trouble home to my mum.
Yeah.
She worked hard bringing us up, single majority of the time. Also, I've got like a stepdad who done more for me than anyone, and he's a respectful guy, and I just didn't want to bring shame upon the family.
Yeah,
like one of them.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah,
Oh, Jay, how could you?
I know. But I was so into football, I really was hoping that would be my life.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, mate. So that's the end of that. Shit.
Course change. So what happened with that football?
I got injured.
Yeah.
And naturally, it's classic, even until now. If you get injured, they'll drop you if it's quite bad. And they'll go, oh, we'll come and keep an eye on you. Go back to your, go to a club and we'll just keep an eye. We'll come and scout you, see how you get on.
Yeah.
And I did. Went back to play sort of like semi-professional. Just was never the same.
Match fit kind of like.
Really hard. When you've had a knee injury, it's tough.
Yeah, limping along, man.
And also, and then I thought, right, wow, I need to have a plan B. I always used to love helping. Like, I know it's quite common with a lot of chefs saying it. Generally, my mum used to say, even from like when you were a kid, you just always wanted to have something in your hand, a whisk, a ladle, and she, my mum would be like, I've already finished a big bolognese, but you'd want to fucking
stir it. Yeah.
So she's like, you'd do your bit, and like, then you'd fucking flick it, just being a kid and stuff, flicking at the wall. But she was always, interested in being around the kitchen. So I thought to myself, well, maybe if the football don't work, I'll go to college to be a chef. And by the time I got to leave school, I was like still playing football.
Yeah.
I hadn't been picked back up for Saints, but I was thinking, it might still happen, but I need a backup plan. So went to college.
And now you're a superstar chef.
No, even from Bristol, I'm a superstar chef. Yeah, no, that's it, mate. That's it, really. I never really looked back. Obviously, probably a story for another episode, but obviously I think we've both chatted about our upbringings and how tough they were. But for me, I think getting out of the house at an early age.
Yeah.
I literally, as soon as I could finish college, 18, whatever I was, 17, I don't know, 18, it's gone.
Get away from the chaos.
Gone.
Yeah.
Get away from, I don't know, just weird, isn't it? How you don't really understand till you're older, do you? Why you do things.
Yeah.
When you're a kid.
Yeah, kind of.
I never understood myself. I didn't understand. I just knew that I didn't want to be around.
Yeah.
I moved out, and that was it. That was it. Yeah, not look back, really. Yes, it.
I did that quite a lot. When I look back on decisions in my life, I think the me with my knowledge at that time made that decision. So I can never be angry now and go, oh, I wish I'd done this, because at that time you're like I'm making this decision based on what I know at that time, isn't it? But
people are like, what? You just upped and left and went to Spain, just like. And I look back now and I think, yeah, what? Like, I don't know. I just, don't know. You just do stuff, don't you? You just
But adventure beckons, doesn't it?
Yeah, adventure, but for sure. Yeah, for sure. And but look, I'm grateful. It's tough. It's been tough, but I think it strengthens you, doesn't it? Makes you a man. We're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
But tough jobs do, don't they?
Yeah. What was Jamie saying in the podcast last week? That kind of rite of passage where you have to like.
Yeah.
It's almost a rite of passage to become a man.
Yeah.
It's like, which is a good point, to be fair.
It shaped me up, obviously. I'm not saying everything was illegal, like working in these kitchens, as you know, especially in these top-end kitchens. But part of me thinks, even though it was illegal or naughty, you shouldn't do that. But I thought, fuck it, it shaped me up quickly. Young. Young.
Yeah.
So by the time I started going to a little bit older and going to another restaurant, nothing was phasing me. And I was like, you've only had 6 pans thrown at you today. That was by 10 o'clock.
Exactly, isn't it?
How come he's only swore 63 times? Like all day. That's by midday. It's just always weird. Like I just nothing fazed me from then.
It's like military discipline, wasn't it?
Yeah, military discipline. But once I've been in 2 or 3 kitchens, that was it, mate. I was 2. Once I've done 2, I know definitely the first 2.
Yeah.
Everyone I walked into, whatever, just never even. I think because some head chefs just had that one of like, let you know they're the boss, don't they? And instead of just doing it in a respectful way, they got to come in with this fucking attitude.
The firm hand,
Firm hand. Nothing even fazed me.
No.
Cool. What chef?
Awesome. I got a nice knife, like £200 knife, and then Chris picked it up the other day. And I laughed. There's a little memory unlock because my first day in London, I remember picking up a knife and just cutting with it, and this guy who looked like Wolverine came over, piercing blue eyes, 6'6", hair tied back, bandana on, and he went, "Touch my knife again, and that'd be the knife that'll sink inside you and kill you." And I was like,
oh, let me just.
There we are.
Let me just.
Good as new. But yeah, I was 18 years old? Like 18 years old, like some 26-year-old going, "That's going to be the knife that kills you next time you touch it." And you're like going, "Oh, all right, mate." So like you say, like it just adds a layer of like, I survived.
It's layers, isn't it?
I survived it.
I think you're right there. That's what it is. It's layers. It's like, and you just keep building these layers, and before you know it, you start becoming less like, oh yeah. Then it's like, really? Oh yeah. You do that, mate. Go,
You stab me, I'll stab you.
Go on then.
Yeah.
Go on then. Yeah.
Exactly,
I'll fuck you. No, I'm joking.
I've heard those rumours.
I know that ain't really like sort of podcast talk, but honestly, I've had some weird chefs that have come out with things like that.
Yeah.
Like, just like, you do that again, I'll take you walking fridge and I'll fuck you. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
But it don't even make sense, mate. Like,
do I need to bring the butter?
Pig's fat.
No. I had a. Was he a Russian chef? I just got divorced. I was in a dark place. I was like just low. I was just trying to work out where I was in my life. I kind of like lost my house, lost a kids, lost a wife. And I worked in his kitchen. This bloody, he's like a Yugoslavian chef. He kept grabbing my bollocks. And I went, "Joke's a joke, mate." But he was a drinker as well. So he was always getting drunk at the split. And I was going, "I know you've had a few, mate. It's not funny. Don't do it again." "Oh, I've had enough. Like, I'm going to take you down." And then and he kept coming in, pair of tongs, grabbed by, said, "Last chance." Yeah. And then next thing I swept his legs and had a pair of knife. I could pick it up against his throat. I went, "I fucking told you, mate. Yeah. That is enough." And he went, "All right, I get it. I'm sorry." But you're like, the kitchen's going to be like...
That sobered him up quickly.
Yeah, it did sober him up quickly. Yeah.
That's the other thing. You're right there, though. Like, remember chefs, they get pissed on their split, go and have a smoke, come back, fucking just...
Yeah. Yes.
Because any other job, HR, you'd be sick, right?
You'd be out.
How many other industries are there where HR don't really exist?
No, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
And you think to come into work drunk, grab another man by the bollocks, like just like stumble through service, like just barely be able to stand up and like.
Do you know? So I just reminded me of when I was in Spain, and I'm just a baby, and I guess I'm a baby, and then one chef come up, Spanish one, and like slapped my ass, and it just took me about 5 minutes to really comprehend what happened. Fuck.
Ole.
Because that was the time. Remember the advert at the time? Was it Budweiser? I'm not sure. But that, when I was in Spain, was when that was, I don't know, around that time, because it was...
Everyone was saying it.
Honestly. So there's me going, hola, buenos dias, ¿cómo estás? I'm trying to be polite and speak a little bit of Spanish, because I want to be Spanish, like... And
they're like, what's that?
And literally, they're giving me nothing except, what's that? When I was... Honestly, mate, just, it was tough, yeah. Bit brave, tough, stupid, I don't know, mate, but fucking hell, when I look back now, I think, what was I doing? Just going to work in other kitchens in foreign countries. I can't even speak the language.
So
the head chef was English.
Yeah.
Spoke fluent English.
Helps, yeah.
His wife was Spanish. He could speak fluent Spanish. He'd been there for 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Older guy, in his 50s probably. But he said, "Jay, like, if you're happy to learn," and I was young and keen, happy to learn Spanish, happy to be involved. Obviously, it's great because there was actually a couple of other chefs that could. You find actually that a lot of Europeans can speak a bit of English. It's only us lazy bastards in the UK that go to school and don't actually really learn a language. But they take it seriously and actually learn a language, don't they? So,
I found it quite hard working in France because they knew so much English.
Yeah,
I was like, don't speak to me in English. I want to learn
French.
Fat
big chef.
And they're like, they're going, and they're like, "It's in the fridge, so I can shove down." You're like, "Yeah, I picked it up eventually." Talking about hot weather and working in Spain? What were the kitchens like in Spain? Were they cooler? Were they cooler? Designed to be cooler?
No, it was. I ain't gonna lie. Did have aircon almost like, I want to say, obviously, like memory a long time ago, but it was pretty much around the whole kitchen. It was cool.
It was cool. Yeah.
Then you forget, and then you go on your split, and you walk out.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
What was the food like? Was it like? Well, it's like summery food. It's like salads and Mediterranean food.
Yeah.
That's what we're cooking now in my house. It's just like tomato salads.
That's a lot. That's a lot of things we cook in our house, mate. To be fair,
pastas, salads, tomato sauces,
couscous, quinoa. Trying to like encourage that a bit more. Couscous and quinoa and stuff. I know it's not for everyone, but it's what you do with it, right? So
you're the flavour carrier.
Absolutely. So we're trying to. It's not so much me. I just got my missus, bless her. She's getting better. When I first met her, she'd never even tried fish. She was so uneducated, bless her. Just I don't want to say because she ain't from a council estate, but almost councillors.
Chicken nugget girl.
She wasn't from a council estate, my missus. I was.
Yeah.
But she was always given a little bit of council estate vibes in terms of like, we'll just have some fish fingers and chips. You know?
Well, English food's quite like that sometimes, isn't it? When you're a kid, A lot of places it's fish fingers, chips, sausage and mash. Yeah. It's all that kind of.
Yeah. So she didn't even know how to do a bolognese chili. Like, we've been working on her for a few years. So training. She's a lot more. Cooking is confidence, mate. That's all cooking is, isn't it? It's confidence, and that's as soon as you master the confidence, cooking's fine.
So I had a free Michelin star chef, and he said to me, learn to cook 6 dishes really well, but make sure it's a braised dish, a fried dish, a poached dish. Yep. And he goes, you'll just learn to caramelize onions and garlic, and you'll learn to poach something and how to poach it. He goes, so learn 6 dishes.
Love that.
And then once you've done that really well, you can cross it over. And
was he English or French?
He's English, yeah. Oh, but he's head chef at Nico's for years, so French food, but English chef.
Yeah.
But it's great advice. Learn to cook 6 dishes. And then for those 6 recipes, you'll be able to cross over. And
that's what we're going to be encouraging at the cookery school as well, aren't we?
It is, yeah.
We're going to have some classes, aren't we? We've talked about this before, about going back to uni.
Yep.
So anyone listening, you've got kids and they're going to be going to uni in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years. We're around for a long time, so don't worry. We are going to be doing 1 and 2 week intense courses.
Send your kids to us. And we'll
send your kids to us and we will
knock them into shape.
Yeah, but we're going to have some. It's all fun though. It's going to be great. And like we say, it's just about the basic and confidence, isn't it?
Fundamentals.
Absolutely, fundamentals for sure. Absolutely, it's just like my stepson Theo. He's 11. I wouldn't advise anyone to be a chef, but I encourage him to cook because one day you're going to go to uni. One day you're going to grow up. One day you're going to have a wife. Maybe you're going to have kids. It's just a fundamental.
Yeah.
Just learn to just cook. So and bless him. He does stuff, he gets involved. Yeah. Did steak last night, pulled him out of the fridge, he's like, letting him rest. I told him this, and he just remembers. Make sure we give him a good season. Yeah, it's like before and while they're cooking, like after.
Yeah.
Season. He's joking. I'm obviously messing around with him. I'm like, yes, everything's about seasoning, Theo. Season. I do it as a jokey. And he remembers it, and it's just like, so we're going to season, yeah? And season. And I'm like, that's good though that you remembered it. So... Yeah, eats it medium rare. He's 11. Like, just honestly, mate.
It's quite nice. So my 19-year-old daughter cooked dinner for us all last night. She went down to the supermarket, bought the food herself.
Yeah,
came back, green beans.
Yeah.
Blanched them, refreshed them in cold water for the salad. Cooking carrots, bit of butter, salt, sugar, and I just stood there watching, thinking like, it's nice to see what they've picked up all over the years. And she got to 19 years old now. She can whack out a dish with char grilling like French stick to put it on together to get extra flavour in there. Get a mackerel and then putting it on top of the char grilled baguettes and stuff, and it was like olive oil over the top, and I was like,
starving, mate. I love that. It's almost like a sense of achievement now for us. We just want to give back, don't we? So it's be so nice to now be on the other end of it, isn't it? Like,
cook for me.
I'm really excited, mate. I feel like we've got so many. We're not just trying to be a basic. We're going to offer so many different types of classes, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're going to do kids stuff.
Yeah.
That, like we said about doing classes for the deaf.
Yeah.
There's other things we're talking about, but like I say, students, like we're going to really be working on.
Yeah.
Guest chefs.
Yeah.
So like, Master Chef winners and stuff. We're going to have some real cool baking classes, aren't we? Like, it's going to be
amazing.
Honestly, I'll be coming in with a moustache being like
It's like huge.
Yeah. We're going to come into like one of your classes. Like, hey, you chef, are you? Hey, chef.
Pulls the old Spanish accent out. No, it is me. One.
Caddy, Chef Jay. I can do it as you, mate. Yeah, but I'm excited to, if there is any spaces on any classes, I think we're getting a lot of inquiries, aren't we?
Yeah.
Might have to book and pay for one just to be on it. But
I know.
I think with some of the guest chefs we're going to have coming in, I almost want to be there for a few.
No, we'll definitely be there.
Because that stuff, you never stop learning, do you? Yeah. Hello, Maria. How are you? No, you carry on.
All right.
You all right?
Yeah.
It's Maria. She's... Hi. Owner of Edison's. That's where we are. We're downstairs in the basement today. We couldn't quite make it to the Titanic. We got kicked out. We got kicked out of the Titanic today.
Barred.
There was a management meeting. Apparently, Went up there. Didn't look like a management meeting to me, but that's joking. But it was a beer. I'm joking.
It is very, very hot though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually cooler down. It's
cooler down here.
I'm glad we've actually come here. It's actually cool down here.
It's actually cooler down here. That's what. Yeah. So I'm trying to work on it. I've got a holiday in August. I'm trying to work on the old dad bod, mate, because past 2 months I've been down in cider in this hot weather like a madman. And I got into my car, and as I sat down in my car, I could just feel my spare tire, and I felt really uncomfortable. So now for the next 4 weeks, I'm just going to eat meat and vegetables, no sugar, no.
Maria's just lost 3 stone at Weight Watch. No, is it Weight Watch? No. Slimming. That's where I just nearly went through a glass window. Slimming well. She's lost 3 stone. Yeah. So now she'll have a carb this week, she'll have like 3 croutons or something, just to.
Is that a combination of diet and exercise, or just food, or
just food? Was it just food, wasn't it, Maria? Or was there a diet?
I'm a super healthy eater.
Oh, nice.
So Maria's got some Greek in her, so she cooks really well. She eats, honestly, her husband and kids. Honestly, if I had a mum like that, I'd be so fit and healthy right now. Honestly, I was brought up on bangers and mash and turkey dinosaur. Her kids, getting all the fresh pasta and all the fresh Mediterranean. Moussaka, bit of moussaka. Yeah.
Halloumi and honey.
Yeah, Maria cooks. She loves it. Yeah,
beautifully.
Yeah. Well, mate. Well, I don't know, mate. I don't even know how we got through this far. To be honest, I'm absolutely dripping.
Hydration, isn't it? I got a note down there. Gary's pro tip for easy Heatwave snack and recipe.
Oh, go on. Got anything?
Packet of crisp, mate, and a bottle of water.
Prawn cocktail?
Prawn cocktail. I love them, mate.
Maria, have you ever had a crisp sandwich, or is that too out of your depth?
Do you know? I love a crisp sandwich.
No way.
I love a
Do you
crisp
actually?
sandwich.
What flavour?
Salt and vinegar or cheese and onion.
Yeah, I'm salt and vinegar. Gary's prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
No.
You just got schooled, mate.
Prawn cocktail, lunatic.
That's Gary's go-to, that is.
All right, summer snack, prawn cocktail sandwich, crisp sandwich, coleslaw in it. Summer coleslaw, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sounds nice. When I was younger, I had a bit of a weird obsession with Marmite and lettuce sandwiches.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when I was like young kid. It just tastes like crunchy Marmite. Yeah, but like loads of butter, like obviously good layer of Marmite, and just like baby gem or whatever, like just crispy, like
there's nothing wrong with that, mate.
Is that what I just want?
Butter and Marmite. When did we do that? We did that at Metrics, didn't we? Marmite butter.
Oh, mate, them Marmite roast potatoes I made.
Oh, yeah, I saw those.
Oh, my God, mate.
They look lush, man. They look lush.
I didn't like in the stages, though, because I was watching like a couple of other chefs do it. Just see what they do. If it was... I don't want to like try and do something that everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
And everyone just literally just at the end, just like brushes a bit of Marmite on it and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, we're going to put a dollop in the water.
That's what I liked about yours. It was like layers of Marmite going through, like say the background Marmite flavour, Marmite, and a bit more Marmite, and then some Marmite at the end. And I was like,
and Marmite, yeah, that's Marmite. Right. Yeah.
And potato and butter.
I did put some smoky sea salt on it as well. Actually, it was
Did you?
Oh, it was lovely.
Mate, the colour at the end was like there's such an attractive colour. It's like probably like golden brown.
Well, honestly, mate, but like I said, I did the dollop in the water when they're part boiling, and when they were roasting, like you got your oil in the thingy, dollop in there.
Yeah,
a couple of garlic cloves. I had some time laying around anyway. I just threw it in anyway because it's on its way out.
Your magic cupboards.
Yeah. Then it's roasted in the Marmite, and that's where it gets stick when it starts obviously getting hot and sticky, and that's when the caramelization starts. And then, and then at the end of that, I did a Marmite butter. So just obviously like Marmite and butter mixed together, and then also put all the potatoes into a big bowl, put a big dollop of Marmite butter in there.
Oh, mate.
I can toss it all up, smoked sea salt, and
a little bit of dribble just came out.
Marmite shared it.
Did they?
Marmite shared it.
Oh,
yeah.
Mate.
That's when you know you made it.
Another sponsor. Prawn cocktail, Chris Walker's, Marmite. They'd be nice sponsors, wouldn't they?
Yeah. And so Maddie's never had Marmite, my missus. She'll go, I just don't... Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, here we go again. Like, I've always said to her, especially with all the dinner parties I do, I said, all I want from you in this relationship, not asking for too much.
Just try it.
Just pop it in your mouth. Just pop it in. Just close your eyes. Pop it in.
Yeah.
And on her credit, she's literally tried so many things now.
I bet she has, mate.
Hey! That joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, I couldn't believe it. I was just about to say, like, why don't you try one? And she went, like you said there, she went, oh, they do look really good, those. And she took one without even me saying, like,
did she?
I'm just going to, and she took a bite, and then she ate it. She ate it, yeah.
It won that schoolboy era ago. I've never tried Marmite. Teaspoon of Marmite goes into the old, like, I hate it.
Oh, do you like Marmite?
Yeah, I love
my
Marmite,
bolognese.
Yeah, I love it.
Some people use like dehydrated, like there's beer, there's chocolate, there's so many different. Obviously, I know everyone's got their own little thing, but mine's always
get it all in there, man.
Like, yeah, why not? Mine's always $1 per Marmite.
Yeah, it's a proper umami flavour, isn't it?
Absolutely, mate.
I think at the cookery school we should like really. We should do like a new. I think about it. We should do an umami lesson because like it's one of those things that people don't like. Savoy, Escoffier called it the sixth element of cookery, didn't he? So like that little bit of like that char on a steak or that like fish sauce and kind of kimchi and Marmite going in there. So it's those things that smack you in the mouth. I love it, mate.
I am starving.
I'm so hungry, mate.
Can we wrap this up? So I'm generally starving, mate.
We're off for some food.
We could do podcasts while we're cooking as well, couldn't we?
Yeah, I think we should do. Yeah,
if we're going to be at the cookery school.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, we just put the microphone on the front, can't we? Just what you're cooking. I think on was it Dish? Angela Hartnett cooks a dish in the middle of their podcast, doesn't she? Where they get a guest on and she feeds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sponsored by Waitrose. I don't know if Waitrose think we're better than the Dish podcast, but
he doesn't want a couple of averagely good-looking men with semi-beer bellies.
Yeah.
That are averagely funny.
You're pretty good at cooking.
I'm pretty good at cooking. Yeah.
Come on, BBC.
Yeah, but no. Yeah. All right, mate.
Well, if any listeners have got any tips on staying cool or any summer dishes that they like to cook, whack it in the comments. That'd be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All comments are very welcome.
I had a cornetto yesterday. Sorry, haven't had a cornetto for about 96 years. Mrs. just bought some from the shop. Do you want one? Go on then. I think just 'cause it's hot. I just forgot. I was like, I took that cornetto. I took it well
all at once.
My missus was like, "You sure you're?" No, like, my missus is all like elegant, and I'm like, she's like, "You sure you're?" And I'm like, "You know I am."
Oh, I love a cornetto.
Yeah.
It's that little bit at the end of the cone as well, and you get that little like treat.
Jam, that little jam. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So I like that, but Theo had one, and he also likes the cornetto, and he's like, "It's funny you should say
what's
that."
this bit at the bottom?
Literally. Give it here.
Yeah.
No wastage, mate.
Yeah. I bought some chocolate cornettos last week, and it was really disappointing. They came from a decent supermarket, and we got them out, and as we held them, the cone just like they were droopers, mate. They were soggy cones.
Oh, mate. Do you have, just randomly before we wrap this up? Do you have a favourite ice cream or ice lolly or?
Yeah, I do like Purbeck salted caramel ice cream because it's proper salty and it's kind of like
Purbeck is nice. Yeah. Jude's is beautiful as well. Shout out Jude's. Love Jude's.
Yeah.
But if I'm just out in the shop, white chocolate Magnum for me.
Oh yeah, I do like a Magnum. An almond Magnum as well.
Almond ones are nice, and in fact the mint ones are quite nice as well.
I don't like mint chocolate, man.
Do you not?
No, I don't like mint chocolate. No.
Oh, that's a good one. Like for something that you don't like, because we like everything pretty much. But is that your like?
Yeah. Well,
any reason? Bad experience?
I just think as a kid, when it gets like that, it was always like tubs of a luminous green. Like, here's your ice cream, and I'm like, it's mint.
Why is it winking at me?
I saw this on The Simpsons coming out of the river. Yeah. No, it's I could eat it. It's not like I would like. But yeah,
is there anything you don't like, food-wise?
When I was a little kid, I didn't like beetroot and I didn't like peppers. But then I kind of took that as a chef and went, if I don't like beetroot and peppers, and I can cook them to a point where I do like them, people who liked them before are obviously going to really like them. So it was kind of...
Again, I think it's like anything. It's what you do with it.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. There's so many, I'll be honest with you, like aubergine's one. I've never been massively keen on aubergine.
Aubergine's a weird one,
I see sometimes bitter and stuff, and then you realise you need to salt it heavily before you... And then you just, like you say now, you start... I do like a sweet and sour aubergine at home.
Nice.
Some like just sticky rice.
Yeah.
With other vegetables and stuff. But
I didn't like
aubergine. And then I found like, if you just got depends what you do.
Yeah, I didn't like aubergine very much. And I worked in Ireland and they did a smoked aubergine baba ganoush. They just diced all the aubergine up big, smoked it, and then like turned it into a...
Yeah.
Baba ganoush is a good word, isn't it? I like the word baba ganoush. The proper word.
Bit of a mouthful for you, my babes, isn't it?
Baba ganoush.
See, you can come and get all this at the cookery school.
Yeah. We'll teach you baba ganoush.
We'll teach you.
Tarsamalata.
We're just going to find
Tzatziki. No, we're looking at we're looking around a lot of suggestions, aren't we? And like, if people want to learn it, we're happy to cook it.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Yeah.
So buzzing.
Right, mate. Till next week. Stay cool.
Everybody be cool.
Be cool.
You be cool.
Be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna go stick my balls in the freezer. Peace out.
Don't come in, mate. See you later, mate. Peace out, mate. See you later.
Guys, thank you for listening to Dishy Dad Podcast today with me, Gary and Jay. Join us in next week's episode and please feel free to drop us a comment on all major platforms.